Hi, this is the editing version of Mega Ultra Fit. I just wanted to say that as of editing this video, teams are already rolling out. Now, you may be thinking, why didn't you get this video out sooner? Well, I was going to, but the gap between the MCC 18 date announcement and team announcement were the slimmest yet, so there was no possible way I was going to get this out in time. Regardless, I hope you find this video useful and enjoy the rest of it. Hello and welcome back to the Minecraft Championship video. We finally have the date for the next MCC, so let's talk about it, as well as everything we know so far about the upcoming event, including date and other key information that you may well have missed. But first, a reminder that only a small percentage of the people who watch my videos are actually subscribed, so I'd be really grateful if you could just check to see if you're already subbed, since we're aiming for 500 subs by the end of this year, so the support will mean a lot towards achieving that goal. Also, remember that you can always like the video to show that you enjoyed it, but remember that later on if you didn't enjoy the video, then you can always change that to a dislike. But either way, it helps me to find out what you, incredible people, like to see, and it ultimately improves my content for the future. So, we have the date for the next Minecraft Championship, which is MCC 18. On Monday, 4th of October, the official MC Championship Twitter account tweeted saying, "What's fun, spooky, and is taking place on October 23rd, MC Championship 18." And a similar message was announced on the official MCC Discord server. There really isn't much to analyze here. MCC 18 is literally on Saturday, October 23rd, 2021. That's it. The event will be 3 weeks after the non-canon MCC Rising event, which took place on October 2nd, but also 5 weeks after the canon MCC 17 event, which took place on September 18th. So while there is a 5-week gap between the canon events, there is a decent compromise with MCC Rising happening in between the two canon events. They did, however, forget to mention that the event will also take place at the normal time of day, which is 8 PM BST and stands for British Summer Time and is the current time zone for the UK. There is a small misconception spreading around a few corners of the MCC community about the UK daylight saving time, where the clocks change by an hour and the time zone switches from BST to GMT, which stands for Greenwich Mean Time. Fortunately, the confusion won't be for this event because daylight saving time is actually on Sunday 31st of October 2021, so after MCC 18, which also happens to be Halloween Day. Speaking of Halloween, as I'm sure we all know, October is the spooky month, and at Nox Crew, the team behind MCC, it's no different. Indeed, MCC 11, which took place last year on October 24th, 2020, was Halloween themed in almost every way. Changes included new team names, which I hope will return for MCC 18, and judging by the teams that have been announced, they are, as well as spooky makeovers for every game, most notably the switch from Dodgebolt to Witch Bolt. Also the purple colored water, I thought that was an incredible touch. As suggested by the Halloween themed emojis in the date announcement tweet, MCC 18 is guaranteed to have some spooky changes. But what I'm interested to see is how they will add these to the new games such as Parkour Tag and Grid Runners, both of which have been introduced after MCC 11. So there's definitely some fresh new things to look out for with regards to aesthetical changes for MCC 18, especially Battle Box. MCC 11's Battle Box was supposed to feature a haunted mansion themed map, but since it got skipped, we never really found out what the map actually looked like and how it played out, aside from the MCC 11 update video from the Nox Crew YouTube channel last year, which didn't provide much of an insight. So I'm really hoping for this map to return for MCC 18, but let me know in the comments below what other changes you'd like to see for this spooky event. So on to everything we know so far about MCC 18. To be honest, there isn't much, aside from the fact that we know that it will be a regular canon event and will take place during the month of October as mentioned earlier. Another thing we know about MCC 18 are the games that will be featured on the Decision Dome dial. While this is not entirely confirmed, I heavily doubt that there will be a new game added for this event, because the focus should mainly be on Halloween. Regardless, a few days before every event, the MCC Twitter always tweets with an image displaying all the possible games that could be played for said event, including blurred screenshots of the maps for each game. So while there is a small possibility of a new game being added, or perhaps even an old game such as Parkour Warrior returning, I find the likelihood of this very slim, but then again, it could happen. Therefore, the supposed and projected games for MCC 18 in alphabetical order and excluding the inevitable Dodgebolt final are as follows: Ace Race, Battle Box, Big Sales at Buildmart, Grid Runners, Hole in the Wall, Parkour Tag, Sands of Time, Sky Battle, Survival Games, and To Get to the Other Side and Whack a Fan. On the subject of minigames, if you made it this far into the video, then why don't you head down to the comments and tell me which 2 games you think might get skipped. Any 2 games can get skipped, so you can choose at random, so drop your guesses down below in the comment section before the event, of course, so as to avoid any cheating. And if you somehow manage to guess the 2 skipped games correctly, then I might as well shout you out in the first video after MCC 18, because why not? Besides, there's no need to be subscribed for this, so anyone can do it. You could even grab your ultimate accounts if you have multiple guesses. I just wanted to play this fun game to see who predicts correctly. Well, that's everything we know so far about MCC 18, including the date and some of the spooky changes that will be in the event, which is in about 2 weeks. My next video will be going over all of the teams, analyzing them, as well as giving my own opinions on them, and of course, ranking the teams. Well, I've been your host. I hope you found this video informative and enjoyable, and I'll catch you all in the next MCC video. See ya.